Welcome back to my channel. I am your host, Dr. Tashima Fair, and this is the Unconventional OB. As we close out this Relational Reset series, I want to leave you with this truth. Healing isn't just about just cutting off what's draining you. It's about cultivating what gives you life, okay? And life more abundantly. Because listen, sis, you weren't designed to do life alone. You were created for connection. And not just any old type of connection, but healing, restorative, God-aligned connection. Stay tuned. Okay, sis, we're back. I want to ask you something. I got some questions. I want to ask you like soul check, gut-wrenching question. Who truly sees you and still chooses to celebrate you? Not in spite of your flaws, but because of your fullness. Who embraces your messy middle, your dreams, and your growth journey? Get a piece of paper right now and jot that down. Because in a world that often glorifies independence and I got it on my own, I can do it by myself energy, many of us have quietly become emotionally malnourished, overfed on performance, but starving for presence. Yeah. This episode is about building a circle that doesn't just keep you company, but keeps you whole. And we all want wholeness. Let's talk about what that really looks like. And it's probably not what you think. Here are some soul nurturing connections. And we all need like these 3 types of relational anchors in our wellness circle. So let's get into it. Friendships that feel like deep exhales, like just breathe, right? Mentorship that pours in wisdom without ego. And a spiritual community that reminds us of who we are, who we belong to, even when life makes us forget, right? It's not just about proximity or history. It's about real alignment and connection. Like some people are connected to your past, but have no place in your becoming or in your future. That's why in this season, it requires intentionality. I worked with a client, brilliant, high-performing executive who told me she felt like a pillar in everybody else's life, but had no place to crumble. She was a strong friend. Yeah, we all got them strong friend, right? Always holding space, but never being held, not having a safe place, a safe space. It was really cost to her. She was anxious, she was fatigued, like silently resentful. So, got a plan together, created a plan to expand her support circle, not just by networking, but by opening her heart to reciprocal relationships. And she learned to say yes to safe spaces and no to one-sided energy exchanges. Months later, she shared this with tears in her eyes. Like, I never knew rest could feel like people. I'm finally supported. I finally feel supported. And her health, her health improved, her sleep improved, blood pressure normalized, her joy returned. You see what good relationships can do for you? And that's what healing community does. It regulates your nervous system, revives your spirit. It reminds you you are not alone. Y'all remember that song by Michael Jackson? I'm not alone. Yeah, that. So let's take a moment. I want you to ask yourself like 3 questions. Who energizes you just being themselves? Who drains you even when they haven't said a word? And who holds space for your truth without offering solutions you did not ask for? Think about it. These are some sacred cues you can ask yourself. And here's a tool that I'm using with my clients, the circle audit. Write down top 5 people you spend the most time with, whether it's physically, whether it's emotionally, or whether it's digitally, right? Facebook friends or whatever. Top 5 people. Then you got to ask yourself, like, do they reflect the woman you're becoming or the one you've already outgrown? Which one? Do they call out your highest self or only your wounded self? Think about it. Think about it. Because sometimes God will starve out certain connections, not to punish you, but to protect you. He's protecting what he's growing on the inside of you. He is protecting his investment, baby. So let it be. Now I want you to let these affirmations and these truths settle in your spirit. Community is immunity. Second one, your circle is either your medicine or your misery. Third one, you don't rise alone. You rise in a tribe. Again, you were not meant to be the only strong one in your life, okay? You deserve spaces where your softness is safe, your voice is heard, and your healing is mirrored back to you, okay? Now, I want you to reflect for a moment. Just kind of pause and write this down. Who in your life affirms and uplifts your highest self? Not just your hustle. Where are you still performing when your soul longs to be authentic? And what kind of relationships are you praying for in this season? And then there's a deeper one. Here's a deeper one. Are you becoming the kind of friend or partner that you also desire? Right? Because you got to be the person you want to be with. Building new connections takes courage. I know. It's easier to stay in the familiar and the comfortable space. It's easy to stay in dysfunction than to risk vulnerability again. But sis, there are women out there right now praying for the kind of sacred sisterhood you've been craving, and they're waiting on your yes. They're waiting for you, girl. You gotta find them. Now, if you're ready to be surrounded by women who are choosing wholeness over hustle, peace over performance, and healing over hiding, then I invite you to step into the Kingdom Wellness Experience. Telling you, it's going to blow your mind. This isn't just a program. It's a sanctuary. The link to apply will be waiting in the show notes. So go ahead and click that link and apply now. Because your circle is your medicine. So I want you to choose it with wisdom and choose it with faith. Okay? Now, thank you for walking with me through this relational reset series. I pray it offered you some clarity, some courage, and some conviction to pursue healthier, deeper, and more spiritually aligned connections. Right? Until next time, protect your peace, prioritize your wellness, and do it unapologetically and unconventionally. And don't forget, make sure you like this video, make sure you subscribe to the channel, and leave me a comment down below and send it to a sister who you know it will bless. I will see you soon. Peace.